Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you're here today, girly. I figured today we could do a fun little unboxing and try on of some of the spring things that I've ordered that have recently arrived in the mail, and I need to try on and decide what I'm keeping and what I'm not. So I figured today maybe y'all could help me in the comments below with what you guys love, what you think I should keep, what you think I should return. And then some of the things I want to share with you are reordered items. They're more along the lines of things for Juliana that we use regularly and we were getting low on and needed to restock. So I figured we could unbox those things together because it's been on my to-do list. And don't mind just like my messy hair. I am definitely not camera ready today, but mom life, if you know, you know. So we've got some things to get done and I figured why not, let's just go ahead and do it together. And I can't wait to try on some of these new spring dresses that just came in the mail and figure out which ones to keep. I do have a girls trip planned to Florida, and so I need to figure out what I'm gonna wear on that trip. So I ordered some of these things for the trip. All of that being said, I have been creating content over on Instagram at Fraps and Frills for the last decade. My Instagram feed, I share romanticized motherhood, and over on Instagram stories, you get more of like a daily mom life, relatable mom life kind of stuff that I share. So if you're not already following me, I'm gonna go ahead and put my handle right here so you can head on over there and we can be friends on Instagram too, as I do upload content and share stories daily. So anyways, excited to spend some more time with you on YouTube today, and let's just get right into this unboxing and spring try on. Okay, so this is a dress by the brand House of CB. The first time I bought one of their dresses, it was for a girls trip to London now 2 summers ago. Can't believe it's been that long, my goodness. But I just adore their fabrics. They're such high quality and their fit. Now, I will say that I am 11 months postpartum and I have yet to reincorporate exercise back into my routine. And so I'm definitely not feeling my best. I feel like a lot of you moms can relate, so I'm gonna share this for a quick second. But when I first had Juliana, I feel like I dropped all the baby weight. I was mostly belly anyways, but in the first 2 weeks, I feel like I dropped a lot of weight and I was feeling really good about things and progressing. And then I was breastfeeding and I was just so hungry all the time that I actually regressed and I gained weight during breastfeeding. And then even now that I've stopped breastfeeding and started combo feeding even as early as 3 months, I just feel like I haven't been able to kick that weight off because I haven't prioritized adding exercise back into the routine, because as you moms know, life is just busy on the go. She's my priority and working and just living life. And so I've really been enjoying motherhood, and I am now though at the point where I feel like my clothes and things aren't fitting the way that I like them, and I have some really beautiful pieces that I've owned now for a few years that I still enjoy wearing, like some Zimmermann short sets and dresses and stuff, and I feel like I can't fit into them. So the reason of me sharing all that is to say this: I sized up to a size medium in this House of CB dress. Previously I would have worn a size small, and I actually am kind of happy that it doesn't fit right now. It's definitely gaping. It's a little bit loose right here at the chest, and I even tightened the straps. And then it's also kind of gaping at the back where the zipper is. So it is definitely a bit too loose on me, which I'm quite surprised because I thought for sure there's no way that I'm going to fit in the size small still. So I guess this was a little bit of a confidence boost for me today. So I basically share all this to say, ladies, do not beat yourself up. It's very tiring becoming a new mom, and you will eventually get exercise back into your routine when you're feeling good. And for me, it just hasn't been the priority yet, but we're getting very close to making that happen, even if I'm, having to get up earlier, which is probably when I'm gonna have to do it to have the time to do that. So anyways, the dress is too big. It's gathering right here. So I would say if you do order it, order your true to size fit. I'm gonna have to send this back for a size small if I do decide to keep it. I really love this green stripe vintage floral print. You've got the little pink rosette details, and then you have the little V dip right here on the corset bodice, which is just so elegant and ladylike. So speaking of that, I of course had to pair it with my new Lady Dior bag from the latest Jonathan Anderson collection. this collection stole my heart. As soon as it came out, it was like, ugh, I'm gonna have so much FOMO if I don't go ahead and splurge and invest in this bag. So this was a really big investment. I think that, you know, usually I once a year will splurge on a big purchase like this, like on a designer bag that will hopefully appreciate and value and that I'll get a lot of use out of and just thoroughly enjoy having in my closet for years to come, and potentially passing down to Juliana now as well. So it looks just so darling and just gorgeous and just so dolled up with this dress, especially with these little lace pink Jimmy Choo heels. This was a birthday present this year, and I love that there's like a little pearl detail on them. And then I have like the little Dior pearl earrings on. That was also a birthday gift from my husband, and I love these earrings so much. I also tend to buy a lot of like my designer jewelry on Fashion File because it's gently pre-owned and you can find like really good deals on some of the latest pieces that even just came out. So I'm gonna look on Fashion File and see if I can find the exact earrings and this bag or a similar version, and link that for you as well, because I completely trust them. They're 100% authentic. They come in excellent condition. There's detailed photos of each bag and piece online, and I really appreciate that option. So luxe for less, that's for sure. And I always recommend investing in designer like statement pieces, like a bag that you're going to have in your closet for years to come, something that might appreciate and value as it becomes limited edition and hard to find. Like this bag is kind of sold out everywhere. So I was lucky enough to get my hands on one of the last ones, or at least that's what they told me. Who knows? Maybe that was a sales tactic. I'm a sucker for it. Anyways, I adore this dress, but I do need to get it in a different size, just a little bit too big, but I feel like such a princess. This would be great for brunch, like a fancy girls' night dinner, tea, a Kentucky Derby party. We have that coming up, or even Mother's Day weekend. So I will link this in the description box below, and that is where you'll always find all my links to my videos. You'll head on straight on over to my LTK storefront. That's where I keep everything. In fact, I even just created a new category collection. When you look at my LTK storefront, you'll see it's titled As Seen on YouTube. So that's where I'm saving all my posts that I share, and link in the description box below. So it's all organized and you can go back to things that you may have seen in a video and you're like, oh yeah, I really wanted the link to those shoes, or to the little bow clips that she had on, or the bow hooks that she had on the door of her daughter's nursery, or whatever it might be. So anyways, what do we think? Should I keep it? Should I exchange it for the size small? You'll have to let me know in the comments, but let's move on to the next option. Stop it right now with this one. I feel like a ballerina princess in this dress. Also though, just some real mom talk and girl talk. You know how I just got done telling you I had a little confidence boost because the medium was too big on me? Well, this one is a size medium, and I definitely could almost not get it zipped up. Now I will say, like, the way that these dresses fit, this designer House of CB, they are meant to be a little bit more like form-fitting and a nice snug fit. They have the viral Milkmaid dress. They kind of put this silhouette back on the map again, and I just love the authenticity and femininity of this brand. But I will say, like, yeah, they're definitely always like a little bit tricky to zip up, but this one was, it fits like a glove, let's just say that. Like, this is the right size, but it instantly took away my, oh yeah, maybe I'm not as bad as I think. So here we are in the size medium. If you're still in your postpartum era and you're trying to drop a few pounds, I would recommend maybe sizing up one, because like I said, they already do fit pretty snugly, and that's how they're designed to fit. I do love that this one laces up in the back, and you have this nice little like flutter edge on the spaghetti strap. So if you have any insecurities about your arms or the back of your arms like I do, I can appreciate that this is still nice and like good for spring and summer and sleeveless, but also has like this nice little like flutter edge to kind of like disguise that little area where it might pinch, or, you know, kind of give you a little trouble. So at least that's how I feel. So if you can relate, I think you will also appreciate the way that this dress is designed. I love the darker pink mauve like rosette details on this one, and then you have like the little ruffles right here at the neckline, and then you have the little girly dainty delicate bow tie. It is just so feminine. Like I said, I feel like a ballerina princess, and again, this would be so good for like a fancy girls night dinner or a fancy girls brunch. And I'm thinking about packing it for my girls trip to Florida in just a few weeks. So you'll have to let me know what you think of this one in the comments below, if you think I should keep it or return it. Again, it looks really, really beautiful paired with this Lady Dior bag from the new Jonathan Anderson collection, and then also these like ballerina heels. I think they're Steve Madden, but they're a really affordable find. They are a little bit on the higher side, so they're definitely like a good like dinner shoe, not doing a lot of walking kind of shoe, at least in my opinion. But they're really elegant, girly, and like look like just like a really pretty ballet slipper. I actually wore these before with a holiday dress for our Christmas card photos. It was like a really beautiful organza, like shimmery dark green emerald dress, and then it just looked so cute with the blush pink heels. So definitely gotten some good wear out of these. And then I did want to show it to you with another bag. So this would be a good option as well. It's a little bit of like a darker pink. I feel like it pulls out some of the darker pink color in the rosette detail pattern on this dress. And it's just like, I feel like I'm floating on air walking in this dress. The silhouettes of these dresses always remind me of The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. If you guys ever used to watch that show, I used to love watching it just for the fashion alone, because it was just like so feminine and just classic, timeless. And I think that while this brand did bring this silhouette really to the forefront of fashion again, it's also something that's just completely timeless and will never go out of style. So if you're looking to feel like really just beautiful and feminine in a dress, I would definitely recommend them. And I just love it. I love it so much. I am even thinking about honestly re-wearing the one if I can fit into it from London on this trip. So it's a great go-to, and I will link this entire look for you in the description box below. This dress is absolutely beautiful. The only reason it's not a 10 out of 10 is I feel like it should have pockets, and it does not. But the silhouette is absolutely stunning. I have owned in the past a midi version of House of CB dresses, like the ones that I just tried on before this, and also like a short one, but I've never owned a more like maxi or gown style one of theirs. And so I was really curious about this style and to try it on, and it's just really elegant. I feel like it could be dressed up or dressed down. First of all, let me just say I love that there is this this piece of fabric that goes horizontal right here. It looks like a little skinny belt, but it's like, it's not, so you don't have to worry about like tying it and it wrinkling or getting loose or coming undone. And there's no like buckle or anything to like kind of dig into you when you sit down. And I love that little detail right there. And I love like the little florals. It's very whimsical. If I had to summarize this dress in one word, I would say whimsy. And then you have like this really beautiful stitching right here throughout the bodice, and that nice little princess little V cut right here really just like creates that nice beautiful silhouette. And this is a size medium, so sized up 1 for my postpartum body right now, and I really feel like it fits like a glove, and it's just so elegant. Now I switched out the bag and my shoes, so I have these like little lower kitten heel pink satin bow heels on, and they're really comfortable, but they're also really polished, timeless, and elegant. And it's a more like blush coral pink, which I think goes really good with the pink of the florals in this pattern of this dress. And then that's also why I switched out to this bag, because it's a more muted, very soft pink. And I just love that you can wear it just like this. You can adjust the strap length, you can wear it over your shoulder as well. So it just slides really easily, which is very nice, and it's really comfortable to wear because it's not just like a solid chain, so it's really nice on your shoulder. But this is like how I would wear it, like dressed up for a fancy event. Like I'm also trying to figure out a dress for my baby girl's first birthday party, and so maybe this could be a good contender. I'm waiting to decide on if I want a pattern or solid for myself, depending on the outfit that I pick out for her, which we are still on the hunt for a dress for her, and time is ticking. We're about to be a month away, so I better get that figured out and ordered soon. But anyways, I love this as maybe an option for that, or for a really special event, even the Kentucky Derby. And if I were to style it down, let me show you the shoes that I would put on. Okay, if I were to style it down, I would just wear it with some really pretty woven sandals. These actually came from Target. They're so affordable, and I love it. It's like almost like an eyelet pattern detail on them, and they have like a little scalloped edge. They're really comfortable, very affordable, and I would also pair it with like a little woven bag similar to this. This was like an Amazon find a year or two ago, but there's a really gorgeous one by Pamela Munson. It's like so petite and dainty and just feminine that I also own. I just, to be honest, did not want to run upstairs to my closet to grab it again. So I'll put a picture of it right here, and I will also link to it in the description box, and I will put the links to these accessories, the other shoes I had on with this dress, and this entire just outfit and dress in the description box below for you to shop. And you also need to let me know what you think. Do we like this one? Should I keep her, or should I send her back? The only thing I'm not wild about, if I'm being honest, is it's more of like a whimsical floral, kind of like corally pink. I would much prefer like more of that ballet slipper or blush pink and just little rosettes. So, but this is like a little different than what I would normally go for. So then there's that added value for variety. So I'm not really sure. You'll have to help me decide in the comments. Hello, gorgeous. If I was picking solely based off of the print of the dress, it would have to be this one. This is like your quintessential, timeless, elegant, yet modern, feminine, romantic, coquette, love shack fancy vibes, secret garden party, like all the girly girlhood feels in this dress. Okay, first of all, let me just show you the pattern. So it is like this beautiful trellis of bows and little like rosettes, like darker pink rosettes with cream rosettes, and then you have like the little delicate dainty button details up the middle. They're not functional, they're just there for design. And then you have like the ruffles right here at this little deep V in the corset, creating that like beautiful like bodice, you know, feminine curved silhouette, and it's just stunning. I feel like just such a lady, so many like princess vibes. I feel like if you're doing high tea, afternoon tea, this would be a great dress, especially if like you're traveling to Europe. How gorgeous. The problem I have with it is the neckline. It's sweetheart, so it goes a little bit lower than I would prefer. And then also it's like it buttons, so the halter part buttons. And as you can see, it's quite loose. So even though, I'm wearing a medium, I'm sized up one, and it fits great everywhere else, this is too long. So I'd have to spend additional time and money to get it altered, I guess, if I wanted to, or try to like loop knot it, which I guess I could do that, but I feel like for the price, I want it to fit just right, and it kind of just like doesn't. So I feel like, I don't know about this one because of that issue and like the whole silhouette and like the lower neckline, and the fact that this is just loose, it doesn't fit right there. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. But wow, if I can just like find this one in one of the other silhouettes, which I don't think they had, because I was already like hesitant ordering this kind of a neckline and like halter situation. So yeah, but anyways, it's still a really beautiful dress. If that wouldn't bother you, I mean, it definitely stays up. It's not going anywhere. So it's gorgeous, and I will link the whole entire look in the description box below. Paired it with these really beautiful pale pink lace kitten heels, or pumps, I should say, and then my Lady Dior bag, and it's just really elegant, timeless, feminine, and beautiful. Okay, and on that note, how darling are these little shoes that just came in for baby girl? They have like a little scallop detail as well, and then like the delicate bow. right up here on the front, and I love that they're Velcros, so it's gonna be so easy to put them on and off, but they also just feel so like supportive. Like there's like a little like cushioning right here for her arch, and then they just seem like really good quality, really grippy on the bottom. I feel like any day now she's about to be walking, and so I cannot wait for her to start wearing little cute shoes like this. I will link these in the description box below. This is a brand that we're just going to be trying, and I've heard amazing things about them. Their brand name is L'Amour Shoes, and they just have like the most elegant, top quality, like cute little baby girl shoes, and I just, they're so darling. I love them. So yeah, can't wait for her to wear these. And then with Memorial Weekend coming up, I know a lot of us will be getting into our swimwear for the season and maybe looking for some really cute matching family and mommy and me swimwear. And then like also every summer for 4th of July, we typically go to my parents' house in Florida and just spend time at their swimming pool and like have a cookout. I'm really looking forward to doing that with Juliana this year. We have got to get her in swim lessons like very soon, so that's also on our radar. But I ordered this really cute matching family swim for the summertime, and so I wanted to unbox it with you guys and just share. Oh my goodness, this is so darling. This is the little girl's swimsuit. Really good stretch. It's very soft and comfy, and I just love the little scalloped cutout back with a little bow and the rickrack trim on the bow. It's like a clip closure, and it's so cute. It's kind of like a little chinoiserie print, little birds, butterflies, and a little garden pattern. And then the matching mommy one is the same pattern. The style is, there's a two-piece option. I did go with the medium, so hopefully that fits. I'm not gonna try it on right now, but I like that it also like comes down a little bit. It has like a little pretty scalloped detail, so it's not just like the bra top, it's more like a bralette. And then it has like the hook and eye closure on the back and adjustable straps, and then the little bottoms also coordinate, and so they're high-waisted, and it's like a scalloped edge, really pretty, and you've got some nice like moderate coverage on the butt, so good for us moms who are not trying to let things all hang out. So yeah, and chasing kids around. And then the husband one, it has the same colorway, so it has that really pretty like corally blush pink, but then it's combined with like a seafoam green. And so I got these for Mark to wear with us. They're so cute, and hopefully they fit him as well. We'll have to report back, because this would be like such a cute little like mommy, me, daddy coordinating swim ensemble for any kind of like summer vacation or spring trip that you have coming up that you need swimwear for. So cute. It's my first time trying this brand. So far seems to be good quality. And okay, I'll spare you the actual unboxing of these two products, but I have been using this brand's bath care for Juliana pretty much since the day we brought her home from the hospital. We did deviate and try 2 other brands, and pretty much instantly went back to Noodle and Boo. It is that quintessential classic baby, that newborn baby smell that we all can't get enough of. I love the way their products smell, and it was also developed by a mother that I'm not sure if her baby had sensitive skin or allergies, but in essence, everything is very like thoroughly tested, dermatologist recommended, hypoallergenic, and just like ultra gentle and soft on their little delicate skin. So that's why we've been loving their bath products for Juliana. If you follow me on Instagram, you do probably already know that she had a pretty bad reaction to eggs and has a bit of an egg allergy, it turns out. So we're still trying to navigate that and have some follow-up appointments with the allergist and pediatrician coming up. But yeah, so she also gets like a little bit red on her cheeks sometimes pretty easily. So we just, yeah, we really love using their products. Can't say enough good things about them. We also use their cleansing cloth wipes upstairs in her nursery at her changing table. Sorry, I'm like, who is this in this truck like pulling up to our house? Interesting. Anyway, so this is their Ultra Safe laundry detergent for baby and their Ultra Soft fabric conditioner. So I cannot wait to try both of these products with her next load of laundry, and I will have to report back on what I think about these. But if any of you moms out there have already tried this and had a good or bad experience, I would love to hear from you in the comments. Please let me know, because we've been such a fan of this brand, so I can't imagine not loving the laundry products. And I can't believe I've honestly waited this long, being she's like 11 months now, to even try their laundry products. I feel like they're just really well known for their bath care and their baby lotion. And so I think I just wasn't really aware that these existed, and now I'm so glad that I am aware and that I have them, and I can't wait to try them. And yeah, they already smell amazing. Like, I can smell it, and it's just like newborn baby bliss. I love it. So I'll link these in the description box below. This we're gonna have to actually unbox, so to it. Just came in today. I swear the amount of boxes we get, our neighbors probably think we're absolutely insane. By the way, this was an Amazon find. It's pink, so mixed boxes, and breaking them down. Not that I ever really do that, because my husband does. It makes it a little bit more fun. I am so excited about this. We're gonna be using this all summer. Okay, so it is a Love Shack Fancy Pottery Barn Kids collaboration, and it's like this big inflatable baby pool in the shape of a like round swan, and it also like shoots out water like little sprinklers over the top, and it looks so fun. And I was like, I can't wait to use this in our teeny tiny little backyard. We don't actually have a swimming pool here in our house, so this is gonna be so fun. Look at the print, you guys. Oh my goodness. It's like what little girls and girl moms dreams are made of. I mean, it's Love Shack Fancy, so cute. See, we've got like the little swan neck, and I'll just have to put a picture of it here. So even without water in that pool, it would be fun, even just like with like the little fun play balls in it. So we're excited to use that over the spring and summer in our backyard. So cute. And then also we had to get the matching little splash pad. It's like scalloped, and it's the same print, and it shoots up water. You connect it to your garden hose, and this is gonna be so fun for her to just sit in, and as she's walking and running around, just kind of play in. And I cannot wait to use it. I'll put a picture right here so you can see what it looks like in action. So one last thing, this is for my Swiftie friends out there. There's a big Instagram fan account by the name of Swifties for Eternity. You might already know them if you're a Swiftie, that I've been following for many years now. And the account owner, her name is Olivia Leven, and she actually has met Taylor before at one of like her secret sound recording listening parties, and she got to go to like her Rhode Island house. I'm so jealous. But she just wrote a book, and it's like tributed to the fans. It says it's a timeless tribute to a fandom that became family. And when I just think of like the Swiftie fandom, I feel like it's just girlhood at its core, and I just love being a part of it. The book is called The Story of Us, and it's already a #1 bestseller on Amazon, so I will link it in the description box below. And this is going to be a guilty pleasure for me at night before bed. I can't wait to start reading. But yeah, that's going to pretty much summarize today's video. Thanks so much for spending some of your day with me. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you tap that subscribe button so you never miss one of my videos, as I post new videos every Sunday, and I love sharing all the feminine fashion, the daily finds that I'm loving, and just all of the fun baby things too that we've been loving for our sweet little girl throughout the first 11 months now of her life. So I will let y'all run. Thanks again, and I will see you next Sunday, girlies. Bye.